Listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that walk. I think I'm a bad.
You're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and
You just want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going.
After the release of NLE Choppa's newest song titled KO, which is a diss track towards NBA Youngboy, the entire rap industry reacted. But so did NBA Youngboy, who would expose NLE Choppa, but more on that later, because it's important to note Charleston White's reaction. It reads, Charleston White goes off on NLE Choppa after his diss track to NBA Youngboy, saying that he is not allowed to speak to him.
NLE Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that walk. I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that NLE Choppa with that boy. Now them boy got some dances. Them boy, but you went to holler about if you was a bad. I suck my too. You are disqualified from saying anything to Cantrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I wouldn't give if you and King Von got in the car and shit them together. Once you learn that walk, like that runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole world, you can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish, nephew. Go back over there and finish being the bad.
Which is hilarious because this was Charleston White just 1 week ago, before the release of NLE's new song, claiming NBA Youngboy's music is so bad for the youth, which is exactly what NLE Choppa said in his newest song.
YB babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money get. YB babies ain't money getting. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that on medication.
In NLE Choppa's newest song, he raps the lyrics, "You're so bad for the youth, nothing positive you do. You the reasons guys are going after girls thinking that it's cute. You send guys to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model, you'll never fit the shoe. Just a guy with emotion, your aura give me ick. Guys like you make me sick." Which resulted in DJ Academics reacting, claiming that NLE Choppa is trying to be like XXXTentacion. However, he's nowhere near as smart as X was. Comment if you agree.
Some people would call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is aiming for.
With more and more people in the industry reacting, the more viral his newest song was going. It even got the attention of NBA Youngboy's own mother. She stepped in and went off on NLE Choppa.
Today I'm gonna talk about being jealous and being envious. So you wanna make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees, because who gonna even play that stupid ass role?
Right.
If you know better,
they said Cantrell go
do better.
Pop!
Your head look like without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say. on Instagram.
This is because NLE Choppa has been gone for around a year, claiming that NLE is jealous of her son's success, which is a very fair point considering NBA YoungBoy is on his first tour in 5 years, and it's going so well, they were able to extend it to an additional 25 shows due to fans willing to pay any dollar amount just to attend one concert of NBA YoungBoy. It is so popular, the police even want his tour to end as soon as possible. It was written, the state of Louisiana is allegedly becoming concerned about NBA YoungBoy's concert in New Orleans. The only other artist with demand this large for concerts was Michael Jackson.
They are very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as, that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, yo, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so, not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
Atera is the IT painkiller. Remote monitoring and management, remote access, help desk and ticketing.
However, to understand NBA YoungBoy's reaction to NLE,
And when you was talking about it, like people that live in that area will probably go to that because they close by and they probably beef with each other. So they see each other, you know, shootouts, but kids be at. That's why they say they need extra security.
it's important to know the backstory between the two and their beef because NBA YoungBoy uses the history to diss NLE back. In 2019, NLE Choppa was a massive fan of YoungBoy. Even when YoungBoy got arrested in 2019, NLE Choppa made an entire song titled Free YoungBoy in hopes of his release. However, everything changed when King Von passed. YoungBoy ended up dropping his song titled Bring the Hook in 2022, dissing all of O Block and King Von. The entire rap industry even reacted. Academics wrote, NBA YoungBoy's on demon time and he's dropping another tape. O Block rapper Lil Reese even said, this ain't no demon time, he's just rapping like the rest of these rappers all rap. NLE Choppa then agreed with Reese. He replied, I stamped that. This was a massive issue to NBA YoungBoy. NLE Choppa just let the entire rap game know what side he was on, and YoungBoy wasn't happy. NBA YoungBoy's newest song at that time was No Like I Know. He started the song by rapping, I bet your mama be destroyed when we send you to God for making statements, choosing sides about my beef with them boys. I could say I saw it, you could say I was your favorite. Right after YoungBoy's response, NLE Choppa took the time to change the title of his Free YoungBoy track to just YoungBoy, showing that he doesn't stand with NBA YoungBoy no more. Then he would go on an interview tour instead of releasing a song back, where Choppa went on DJ Academics' podcast to say this.
He's not able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him when, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how happened. Like, he came to a person as a man.
NLE then followed it up with another interview, but this time with DJ Vlad.
When you heard that, what'd you think?
It was funny to me. I feel like, it's not serious when it hit the net. It's funny. It's just entertainment to me.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. Good song. Nice bars.
He also appeared on The Breakfast Club speaking about how NBA YoungBoy needs to keep his act straight and stay out of jail, stating, quote, YoungBoy needs to be more careful. He's got a lot of people looking up to him and he needs to set a better example. He needs to stay out of trouble and just focus on his music. This is exactly what NBA YoungBoy did when getting out of jail. In fact, he did it so well, the news wrote just last week, over 400 NLPD officers will be deployed nightly for NBA YoungBoy's home state shows in New Orleans, with heightened security including drones and armored vehicles, which was all of a result of NBA YoungBoy doing the unthinkable. A viral tweet read, NBA YoungBoy performs the greatest diss track of all time, I Hate YoungBoy, for the first time ever in front of a sold-out crowd in Atlanta. This is history right here, where YoungBoy waited until his Atlanta show to perform the diss track about King Von's passing, the same one NLE Choppa really didn't like. Academics even said,
man, YoungBoy king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the feet. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake, and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry, with all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy's the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight, give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months, YoungBoy the king of rap.
One fan even wrote, NBA YoungBoy dissed 4BF, dissed half of Atlanta in their own city, and performed I Hate YoungBoy in the same city that King Von passed. Even a Chicago OG would diss NBA YoungBoy.
YoungBoy. What's his click?
Why would I tell you?
What's his click though? What's the 4K track? Them.
4K track for life.
I'm OKF. I am OKF for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? Boy.
However, this is when NBA YoungBoy fans would begin standing up for YoungBoy, finding a video from just last year of NLE claiming that YoungBoy is literally better than him.
Let me know who beating me, bro. Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully, the only that's really ahead in this space is YoungBoy.
Which is when YoungBoy finally gave his reaction. Right before getting ready for a concert, he sent a message on his Instagram story talking about how rappers need him. Washed up rappers need him to get a buzz for themselves.
I ain't even say this perm having name. You just wanna bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now. Clown, I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get them some views, man. Help this some views, man.
However, this is when the truth came out about why NLE dissed YoungBoy. It's NLE making it known once again what side of the beef he is on. NLE's name was brought up for allegedly being a rapper that switched sides once again. Lil Zay Ozama made comments about fake rappers in a tweet reading, Lil Zay Ozama speaks on why it's no surprise the industry is switching up on Lil Durk for NBA YoungBoy, because thousands of fans believed that NLE, who was originally a YoungBoy fan, switched to Lil Durk, then went back to NBA YoungBoy. His new song KO confirms what side he's on.
Nah, for real though, I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna f*** you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with dirt. None of these ain't friends or real homies with dirt for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Cause where we from, if you f*** with me, my ops is your ops, your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I f*** with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still done stayed down for Dirk, his real family and friends. You feel?
Hundreds of OTF mutuals would begin tweeting out saying that if you're rocking with YoungBoy, then make sure you stay on that side when he gets out of jail. But NLE wanted it to be known he's on Lil Durk's side. Because as of right now, a majority of the industry is switching sides to NBA YoungBoy, even the police, who just gave him the keys to Atlanta, a place that he is not even from.
Kiko Willis. We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington. And we have Fulton County Probate Judge, Judge Peter Johnson. And they got some.
Damn, there's a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail. But the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
But comment down below what side you're on, NBA Youngboy or Lil Durk. I'm gonna read them all. And leave a like on the video if you'll still listen to everyone's music, because DJ Academics is claiming every rapper is switching sides.
So
Right.
I'm in the dressing room, and we just talking about a bunch of
Life like that.
He's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up, and he kind of asked me, he's like, Act, so what you think, man? Because I think he's thinking like, yo, should he forgive some of these, like, but all these rappers on it, you know what I mean? Like they're all like, yo, young boy, we love you, right? And I gave him the best advice, I think. I said, you know, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought, because you know he was down where nobody would. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these,
all right, Chad, what y'all think about this?
I didn't want to do whatever. Go with that.
Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. I love y'all, man. We out.